What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Appreciate you guys tuning in. If you guys are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to drop a like. I'm always dropping content on MX versus ATV Legends. I appreciate the support, guys. But without further ado, I got a video for you guys today on how to hit these 2024 AMA Monster Energy Supercross tracks. This is the DLC. It is available in the store if you guys want to purchase this. Super fun tracks. Definitely recommend getting them. It's also part of the track pass too. If you purchase the track pass, you'll get these tracks as well. But anyways, man, we are at 2024 Arlington. I'm gonna show you guys on how to skim these whoops. Maybe if you're having trouble hitting these whoops, if you're jumping through them, I'm gonna show you guys how to skim them, stay on top of them, and keep as much speed as possible going through them. Yeah, we're just gonna run down the list. Starting out, we're at 2024 Arlington. So let me show you guys real quick. Let me go over this slow, and then I'll show you a couple fast times real quick. So I'm just gonna double these real quick. So what I like to do is I like to take the inside right here in second gear, and then as soon as I jump over this, switch into third, pull back on both sticks. Once I get towards the end, I'll shift down into second, about somewhere in this area. Somewhere like somewhere in this area right here. I'll shift down in a second and still holding back on both sticks, and then as soon I'll start holding L2 as I get closer towards the end, still holding the gas, and it'll slow you down but still keep that momentum going through it so you have as much speed as possible and you don't have too much speed going through them. You just overshoot them. Let me show you real quick what it looks like going fast. Oh, gonna case that triple. So that time around, I didn't have to use my L2 brake as much, but let me see if I can get this a little bit better. Try not to case that triple and then 5 that out. So that was a lot cleaner that time around. When you land on that small double before the whoops, you want to make sure you're landing on your back wheel to try to get as much speed as possible. And I'll just do this for you guys a couple more times so you guys can see what this looks like. Clutch boosting your way through. Once you get towards the end, shift down into second, hold L2. If you have too much speed, doesn't mean you necessarily have to hold L2, just only if you have too much speed. But yeah, man, that's how I be skimming these whoops right here at 24 Arlington. I'll do this for you guys one more time so you guys can see. Yeah, and so forth and so on. Yes, sir. But that's 24 Arlington. We're gonna go hop into the next track. Let's go up. Let's see. I think it's Birmingham. Birmingham doesn't actually have any whoops. They took the whoops out. They put rollers instead of whoops. So we won't have to hit Birmingham. We'll go on to Denver. Good thing the whoops are right here next to me, so let's go right over here. So you would be coming this way, coming through that section. I'm gonna set a marker right here. And these whoops are gonna be pretty much the same. If you can hit them in third, that's good, but I like to hit these whoops in second, sometimes third. It just depends on how much speed I actually have going into them. The same thing, if you have too much speed coming towards the end, you just hold L2 and take that inside. I'll show you guys again real quick. I'll try hitting it in third this time around. Shift down in the second, hold L2, kind of slow you down a little bit. Still keep that momentum. You can definitely hit them in third, you just got to get enough speed to actually hit them. But with these tough blocks in the actual race, it's kind of tough. Kind of float out to the side a little bit, but it is possible to hit them in third. If you can hit them in third, it's definitely a lot faster, I feel like. But seconds is just as good, I guess you could say. Hit this one more time. Make sure you're clutch boosting through. When you get towards that end, hold L2 and keep on the gas, and it'll get you all the way through. So that was 24 Detroit, I believe. Yeah, no, sorry, that was Denver. We got Detroit up next. Alright, so I just showed you guys how to hit Denver. We are at 24 Detroit. These whoops are probably the most difficult whoops in my opinion. I like to hit these whoops in second. You can hit them in third, it's a little difficult, but you got to really rail that berm in third or right before it, shift into third right before the whoops. I like to personally hit them in second. I feel like I'm more consistent hitting them in second. But man, once you get through this section, I just set a marker right here so I can show you guys real quick. With these whoops, it's gonna be a little bit different. I mean, I guess you could hit them with hitting the whoops with both sticks back right here. But what I like to do is I like to push up on the left stick, and right before I start hitting the whoops, I'll pull back on both sticks. Let me show you what it looks like. And you're clutch boosting all the way through too. And if you start bouncing and hopping, as you've seen, I pushed up on the left stick to kind of keep my front end staying down, and then pulled right back down so I can stay straight and not have that front end coming up. You just kind of mess with it a little bit to keep that front end down. Make sure you're clutch boosting the way through. Once you start feeling slow, hit that clutch boost and it'll keep that momentum going. Like I said, I feel like these whoops are probably the most difficult whoops to hit for some reason. Try it in third. Don't have to hit the brake at the end so much, just because you don't carry a whole lot of speed through these whoops. But I definitely like hitting them in second. I feel like they're more consistent if you hit them in second. Can definitely hit them in third though. But yeah, that's going to be that for Detroit. We're going to jump into, what is it, Foxborough next. We're just running down the list right here. Just did Detroit, now we're going to hit Foxborough. Let's go. Alright, so we have 24 Foxborough. We find these whoops right here. So these whoops are, I feel like, are a lot simpler, in my opinion. We'll just set a marker. What I like to do is stay in second, come around this outside, double, triple, switch into third, pull back on both sticks, shift down into second, hit the L2 brake, because you might have a lot of speed to help slow you down. We'll do that again. Second, double, triple, switch into third, pull back on both sticks, clutch boost your way through, shift down into second, hold L2 towards the end, help slow you down. If you want to keep that speed, you don't have to necessarily hold LT. You can just kind of tap it. It helps slow you down. We'll do this one more time for you guys. Yeah, there you go. There's Foxborough. Those whips are pretty simple to hit. I like hitting those whips. Let's see what we got next. Yeah, we got Glendale. Glendale up next. So Glendale actually has 2 sets of whoops. Show you guys how to hit these real quick as well. So what I like to do for these first set of whoops at Glendale, I like to double this little wall jump right here and then clutch boost, send it, shift down into third, clutch boost, pull back on both sticks, shift down into second. Don't necessarily need to hit your L2 brake to slow you down because you don't carry a whole lot of speed. And we'll just cover these first set of whips real quick and then we'll hop into that second set of whips. So this is just mainly third gear, both sticks back, clutch boosting your way through. Super simple to hit. Try to land with your back tire down on that downside of that landing. Hit this a couple more times to show you guys. Last time right here. They're just eating through the woods. So that's how I hit those ones. Let me show you guys this other section. So for this section right here, I like to hit these whoops in third gear. So when I come through this section right here, I'll either try to catch this corner of this sand right here, this small little sand rollers right here, and triple it all the way towards the end. But sometimes that don't always happen, so you might just double and single out. So let me see if I can set a little marker real quick and show you guys. Second, I'll stay in second. Nope, didn't get it, so I'll stay in third. I like to hit that inside, that middle rut, and just third gear, pull back on both sticks, clutch boost your way through. Definitely want to be in third gear as you're going around this corner right here. And you can hit it on that inside rut. Let's see. Just a little bit slower. But I definitely recommend staying in third. Just pulling back on both sticks, clutch boosting your way through. That's going to be it for 24 Glendale. See what we got next. Indianapolis. Now these whoops are a little bit different in my opinion. You can skim them, but I personally like to jump through them in 2 jumps. If you can catch them just right, I like to jump through it in 2 jumps. Let's see here. We hit this little wall jump, hip jump. See how so right before the whoops, let me show you. Right before the whoops, I'm pushing up on the left stick and preloading off of that jump and then landing in somewhere in the middle and then just preloading and jumping all the way out. So that time I pushed up on the right stick. I didn't do that correctly. I don't know why I did that. But yeah, you just really trying to preload off of that first whoop. Oh, we don't want to do that. These whips could be a little bit difficult, but once you get the hang of preloading through it, I don't know why I keep nosediving that. That was because I wasn't clutch boosting. I wasn't clutch boosting right before. Try this again one more time for you. These whoops could definitely be a little bit difficult, but you can skim them. Just like the other track, was it? I think it was Detroit. You just, right before the whoops, third gear and or possibly second. I'll hit it in a second just to be sure, but I'm pretty sure you can. You want to push up on the sticks, and then as soon as you hit that first whip right here, pull back on both sticks. You might need to hold L2 as you get closer to the end to help slow you down because you'll have a lot of speed. Shift down in a second. So yeah, I mean, it works. I'm so used to jumping through these whoops, to be honest. There's second. Yeah, I just got so used to jumping through these whoops. I probably should start skimming them. I don't know. To me, it just seems a little bit faster to jump through them for some reason. And if you have too much speed, hold L2, shift down into second, take that corner tight. If your front end starts to pop up, push up on the left stick and then pull it right back down. These whips could be a little bit tricky, but you'll get them down. You gotta watch this section a couple times, rewind it and watch it back, watch my controller overlay, see exactly what I'm doing. Could probably help you out a little bit. Make sure you clutch boost the way through too. Alright, next up we got, let's see what we got. Just did Indy, Nashville. Now personally, I like hitting these Nashville whoops. You carry a lot of speed through these whoops. Let's see. So I'm gonna set a marker right here. I like to take this inside right here in second, and what I like to do is hit this like the middle of this jump, and land like right here. And as soon as you land, shift into third, pull back on both sticks, and just clutch boost your way through. Shift down in a second as you get towards the end, and hit L2 to help slow you down. Carry a lot of speed through these whoops. Do this for you guys a couple more times. We'll head over to the next track. Bam. There it is. 24 Nashville. Alright, we'll head on to 24 Philly. Let's see, where's the whoops at here at Philly? Okay, these whoops. So these whoops could be a little bit tricky after hitting these rollers, these sand rollers. We all hate hitting these sand rollers, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna set a marker. What I like to do for these whoops right here is hit that outside, and I like to be in third gear. I like to be in third gear when I'm hitting this, and you have to like literally hit this jump right here and land on top of the whoops, and then pull back on both sticks and clutch boost your way through. Easier said than done. Takes a little practice. But if you hold up on the left stick up until you actually land on the whoops and then pull back on both sticks, you'll find that flow and you'll start skimming the whoops. As soon as you hit that first whip, pull back on the left stick and pull back on both sticks, and you'll be able to skim them. Make sure you clutch boost. Oh, way off the track. Could be a little difficult, but you'll get the hang of it. Just keep practicing, set a marker. Do this for you guys one more time. Bam, there it is. So you could probably hit the inside too if you get enough speed. I don't know, it kind of throws you out to the outside a little bit. Let's try second. Yeah, you're just gonna be jumping through them at that point. If you get to a point where you start jumping through them, you can always switch down into second and pull back on both sticks, and you'll kind of find that groove of skimming them. But yeah, definitely hit that outside in third, hit that first jump. Once you land on the whoops, pull back on the left stick, and you'll be able to skim them. See, that was Philly. We got Salt Lake. So we got these whoops at Salt Lake right here. Set a little marker. What I like to do, take the outside in third, hit that, and just pull back on both sticks, clutch boost your way through. Make sure you land down that small double with your back wheel down so you get as much speed as possible. If you have too much speed at the end, hit the L2 brake, shift down in a second. But yeah, these whoops are pretty simple right here, not too bad. Do this for you guys one more time. Boom, bada bing, bada boom. That was Salt Lake. I'll show you guys San Diego's. San Diego's is a little bit tricky. Let's see, where we at? Where we at? It's over here. So, what I like to do is I like to take the outside right here in second. You can take the inside too if you get enough speed and hit that double to clear that right there. But what I like to do is just to make sure I have enough speed. Double this. Oh, let me hit this right. Double, triple, and then push up on the left stick and pull back on both sticks. Right before you hit the whoops, pull back on both sticks. Or as I say, as I should say, once you start hitting the whoops, pull back on the left stick. See, I'm jumping, push him up on the left stick, pull him back about 2 whoops into the whoops. Oh, jumping. If you jump, it's okay, just pull back on both sticks and clutch boost. You'll find that rhythm of skimming. Stay to the outside, boom, quad that, quad out. Let's try this inside right here. See, you can't get enough speed if you go on the inside right there. Definitely can. Push up, pull back, clutch boost your way through, you're good to go. I was jumping through him right there. Boom, there it is. So that was Denver, I believe, or was that San Diego? Sorry, San Diego. That was San Diego. We got San Francisco up next. San Francisco's got some pretty steep whoops. I feel like, I don't know, maybe it's just me. So what I like to do is I like to rail this berm in third. We'll set a marker. I like to rail this berm in third and push up on the left stick, and as soon as I get right here, pull back on both sticks, clutch boost your way through. You'll be able to skim them. So let me see. So these whoops, you do get a little bouncy off of them. Front end wants to come up sometimes. So just push up on the left stick to help level out the bike. But if you catch it just right, you won't have to. It's usually when you have enough speed. But yeah, man, definitely third gear, push up on the left stick. As soon as you start hitting the whoops, pull back on the left stick and the right stick, and you'll be able to skim through them. The ending's a little tough because it's just a steep whoop at the end, and then it's kind of a tight corner. So, I mean, if you can make that tight corner, that'd be good. Let's see. What I like to do is hit this triple in second. As soon as I land, hit in third. rail that berm. Clutch boost through. Boom. These whoops are probably a little more difficult to skim in that case, but it's definitely possible. Hit this for you guys one more time. Sometimes you might, just because these whoops are kind of short, I feel like, you don't have to necessarily hit the clutch boost, maybe just once. And you'll get enough speed coming out of the whoops to take that corner a little tight. But yeah, there's San Francisco. We got Seattle's. We all know that the corner before Seattle can get redded out crazy on the online pub lobbies. And it gets a little difficult. Look how steep these things are. We got this bold turn right here. Could get a little crazy. Get a little rutted out sometimes. And it'll throw you off the track. So, for the most part, I try to hit him in third. But if I have to hit him in second, then I'll hit him in second. And there again, I'm pushing up on the left stick, and as soon as I hit the whoops, pulling back on the left stick and the right stick. Clutch boosting all the way through, shifting down into second as I hit that wall jump. So yeah, definitely hitting them in third. I'm gonna hit him second, just real quick. So you can definitely hit him in second. Just remember, push up on the left stick, and then pull back on the left stick and the right stick. Let's see. There you go. That's how you skim the whoops at Seattle. And then we got almost through all these tracks already. Got St. Louis, Anaheim, and A2. Alright, we got St. Louis up. So these whoops, definitely a little bit difficult, in my opinion. Try to get as much speed going into these. You gotta rail this little outside berm right here. Hit that in second. This whoop section is not very long. So personally, I like to jump through them, but you definitely can rail these whoops or skim them. My bad. Might be easier if, let's say you roll over this first jump, push up on the left stick, and as soon as you start getting into them, pull back on the left stick and the right stick. You'll be able to skim them. See, just try hitting this in third. Yeah, I definitely can hit him in third. Gonna have to shift down into second if you want to take that inside. See if we can take this outside. But mainly the key to these whips on these 24 tracks is pushing up on the left stick and pulling back on both sticks as you enter the whoops. If you start jumping, kind of use your sticks to level out the bike, and clutch boosting is going to help you get back into the skimming them. These whoops are a little bit difficult. Like I said, I like to usually jump through them sometimes. Sometimes I'll skim them if I can. But man, whatever helps. Oops. And we got Anaheim. Everybody loves the Anaheim whoops, right? Anaheim whoops are a little bit difficult. I feel like these are pretty steep, but they're definitely doable. Let me show you guys real quick. Got 2 sets of whoops on this one. So what I like to do is I like to rail this corner in third. Push up on the left stick. As soon as you hit them, pull back on both sticks. Shift into second. Shift back into third. Pull back on both sticks. And you'll be able to... You don't have to shift into second. I like to shift into second because I feel like from this last whoop into this corner, it's so tight. Sometimes you just overshoot it. So I like to shift into second and get as much speed as I possibly can by taking this outside and shifting into third gear about right here somewhere and hitting the whoops like right here in this section right here, this part of the track, pulling back on both sticks and clutch boosting your way through. Remember, hold L2. If you have too much speed, shift into second. You probably could just stay in third as you come out of these whoops. Up to you, totally personal preference, whatever works best for you, I guess. If you have trouble on that second section of whoops. Damn, I got up in the third or fourth right there for some reason. I didn't realize what gear I was in. But if you have trouble on that second section of whoops, if you start jumping off of that first whoop, push up on the left stick and pull down on both sticks, just like as you would entering this first section right here. So you could definitely stay in third, just hold your L2 brake as you come out of that first section to slow you down so you don't overshoot that berm. I don't know, I'm used to shifting down in a second sometimes. Sometimes I will stay in third. Just depends, I don't know. But yeah, there's A1 whoops. We got last track of these 24 AMA Supercross tracks. A2. I think we got like 2 sets of whoops in this one. Or is it just one? We got these sand whoops right here. Yeah, we got these whoops over here too. So at the start, coming around, what I like to do, I'm usually landing down this triple right here. And what I like to do is I like to stay in second, and as soon as I get to about like right here, I'll shift into third, push up on the left stick and pull back on right stick, on both sticks, and you'll be able to skim them. If you start slowing down, definitely recommend shifting into second. Sometimes I will just hit these whoops in a second just because it's a little more consistent. Sometimes if you don't have enough speed in third, it'll slow you down. You'll start bouncing and hopping. You really got to have the speed to hit these in third. Now for the second set of whoops right here, let me go set a marker, my bad. Do these little sand rollers, I'm usually keeping the inside in second gear. Sometimes I feel like these whoops are just so steep, so I'll jump through them sometimes. Or if not, if I get lucky and I hit the line right, they have like these little ruts inside these whoops right here. You can actually rail, like you can skim them. Just pull back on both sticks and you'll be able to skim through these whoops. Let me see if I can do that for you real quick. Kinda, sorta. I mean, these whoops ain't very long. Yeah, if you get lucky, you'll be able to skim through them. Kinda did it right there. There's like 3 sets of them. To the left, the middle, and the right. Probably better to skim them in second. Definitely can skim them in third though. But like I said, I like to jump through them. Kind of quick scrub your way through them. But it is possible to just pull back on both sticks and be able to skim them. But yeah, there we go. That's all the tracks for these 24 AMA tracks, supercross tracks. If you guys have any other tracks that you guys want me to do on how to hit whoops, let me know. Stock supercross, however, nationals, pro moto, let me know. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Don't forget to drop a like. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Appreciate the support. Until next time, we'll catch you guys later. Peace.